There's your Wisconsin wine guy. I am back again, delivering you some of my wine reviews. I am doing a three-part video here. I have a chance to participate in the promotional kick for 19 Crimes. For those who are not familiar, 19 Crimes is the wines with the living label. They have an app you download. You works like a QR code. Put your phone over the app, and the picture comes to life and it begins to tell you about what the crime is. A lot of fun, something to do. They had a chance to try to do several of the wines, and a special bottle of wines at $6.99. So I picked up, several bottles, and so I'm doing this in three parts. So this is part number 2. First part was the white wines, and now I'm going to be doing 2 of the red wines. We are looking at a 2017 Cabernet, okay, just simply called Cabernet Sauvignon, and then we're looking at a 2017. It's called the Banished, okay, the Banished. All right, this will be a red blend. All right, so I'm very curious to share these with you. As always, again, I open the wines up, take a little bit of the wine out of the bottle, giving it a chance to relax, breathe, stretch his legs from being, cooped up in the bottle for who knows how long. All right, so all the wines come in these pretty nifty, nice, black frosted bottles. So pretty nice looking bottles. And with most of the wines, except for the single varietal wines, a lot of them are based on blends, so I took some notes here. So the Cabernet is simply just going to be a Cabernet, comes in at 13.5% alcohol, and the Banished, which is going to be a blend, comes at 13.5% alcohol as well. So in my notes here, the Banished is a blend of Cabernet, Shiraz, and Grenache. For those who don't know, Shiraz is the same as Syrah. All right, so I'm going to be comparing, cab to cab, basically, so Cabernet and a blend that's dominated by cab. I mean, already before I taste, you can just smell the lushness of the berries, coming out of the glass, and you can tell looking at the wines. Let's put in a little bit more of the cab here, so it'd be about equal. Looking at the wines and the wine's color, I mean, definitely, even though this is cab dominant, you can see the influence of the Shiraz. Well, at least I can on my end see the influence of the Shiraz, giving it a much more darker, richer color. Now, again, on the nose, before I even put it to my nose, I can just totally smell both of these wines. Wow, so that's a good sign. I mean, in tasting wine, utilizing all your senses, I mean, it must look good. Even if it's unfiltered, it still must look appetizing. It must smell appetizing. And of course, most importantly, it must taste delicious to you. So now let's give it a nose. As always, having multiple wines, I taste through the wines first, then give you my opinion. Simple thumbs up. 3/4, halfway, thumbs down. Again, these are wines you can find in your grocery stores and liquor store shelves and some wine shops. So here we go. Cab first. Oh, wow. Again, nice nose. Very fragrant. 2017, bursting with fruit. Barrel aged. Okay, so we have a little anise, berries, and I want to go a little plum, I'm thinking. But you definitely get that kind of like, you hear that term pencil lead, but it's more like cedar. So you get that pencil lead nose here, but it's very well blended into the nose. And kind of minty too. Now for the Shiraz, or for the Cab and Shiraz. Let's see if we get some of that dark berry, the intense dark berry spice here. And definitely, you get that jam and that berry on the nose here. Then it begins to open up, and giving you, again, that nice cedar nose. Wow. And spices. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Sort of the nose, all right? So now for the taste. Well, I should say the rinse first. Okay, dry, which is a good thing. They're both dry wines. There's just enough probably residual sugar just to accentuate the fruit qualities, and that's a good thing. That's a plus. Some wines will have some residual sugar. It's a problem when a dry wine has obviously a lot of residual sugar that you really can't call it dry anymore. So this isn't so bad. I would say medium tannins, subtle acidity, but it's there, so it's kind of lively. Drinks rather light, it's at 13.5% alcohol, so drinks rather light, so easy drinking. Plum definitely on the finish on this one. And now for the Cab Shiraz Grenache blend. There's my rinse. Now for the taste. All right. Now I almost want to review that one first, but we start first with the Cab. So the Cab, again, it's not an over-the-top, highly tannic, powerful type Cab, but just a very nice everyday drinking type Cabernet. We're not talking killer tannins. Again, the acidity is nice, makes my mouth water. Again, but very subtle, easy to drink, not overly complex and not really complex at all. You just kind of like simple fruit, easy drinking. But I would drink this. Again, it's one of those wines that it's not going to knock your socks off, but I think it's going to be a good crowd pleaser. It's one of those I'll probably keep on hand, just to have for my cab drinkers, who want something easy. Wines that I don't want to waste any of my good things on. They just drink wine, but not really like drink wine. So 19 Crimes, 2017 Cabernet. It's 2 years old now. It'd be interesting to see what happens in the third year. So the 2017 Cabernet, let me give it one more taste. There's a little bitterness on the finish. But again, kind of light. I'm going to go halfway on this one too. And if it's at a party and having it with some food, yes, I would drink it. But I personally would probably not keep any of this on hand. But it is drinkable. I mean, it started out really great. But again, as you begin to drink it, it's like, okay, all right. So 2017 Cabernet Sauvignon from 19 Crimes, halfway. Now for the Shiraz, or the Cab Shiraz Grenache blend. Okay. Now, what I like about the Banished is that it has depth of fruit. It has a richness of fruit, and I like that. If I'm going to drink it, I mean, it has a dryness to it, but it's not as dry as what the Cab was, but it doesn't have that bitter finish, and it's one that I can enjoy, with probably some food. Or if I'm sitting around drinking, I like the tannin, so it has some structure to it. If I'm sitting around drinking, just an everyday wine, I think it'd be a good one to do. So the Shiraz, I'm going to give it 3/4, because I would drink this. I would drink this, for a Shiraz blend. So let's recap. 19 Crimes, 2017 Cabernet. We're going to give it a halfway thumbs. I don't want to cut it off, but a halfway thumbs. I'm curious to know what you think about it. But the 19 Crimes, the Banished, I'm going to give it 3/4. I would drink this. Whether or not I would keep, several bottles of this on hand, probably not. But I would drink this, and I would give it a recommendation. So 3/4 on the Banished, halfway on the Cabernet. So this is part 2. I'll see you in part 3. Bye.